Hello and welcome to a hard spoiled edition of Science Fiction Double Feature Podcast movie reviews. What did I say? Science Fiction Double Feature movie reviews podcast. Yes, that's what I
Sure.
meant. Yes, we're going to talk about Thor Ragnarok. This is my co-host Terry. Say hello, Terry.
Hello, Terry.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good and getting ready to get stuck into Thor.
Okay, we're going to do. So this is a hard spoiled edition. So we're going to talk about everything that happens in the movie. Although probably try to avoid spoilers anyway, because that's just kind of instinctual. So yes, Thor Ragnarok. It's the third Thor movie. In the first one, he came to Earth and lost his powers, and then got them. And then something happened in the second one. He had to fight Doctor Who, Goblin, and this time he's just going on a wacky '80s adventure, which is wonderful and fun. He gets stuck on a planet. Meanwhile, Kate Blanchett who is the goddess of death, who's been released for some reason, is because Anthony Hopkins died, is ravaging Asgard, which is fated to be destroyed anyway, and he has to get away from the Jeff Goldblum planet to stop Kate Blanchett. That's pretty much it. It was really, really fun. I quite liked it. I don't know if Terry did, but it was tremendously fun. It's directed by Taika Waititi, who you may know from Boy or What We Do in the Shadows or Hunt for the Wilder People. It's therefore hilarious and also has Taika Waititi in it with a ridiculous New Zealand accent, which I thought was wonderful. Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air, I thought, for a superhero movie because it's just fun and you don't have to remember a bunch of mythos and why these men are sad. I didn't have to remember why any men were sad. They just kind of punched stuff and drank, and there were some good colours, and Tessa Thompson punched some stuff, and yeah, there was a lot of punching. And Kate Blanchett had an amazing hat that was pretty definitely CGI, but still, it was rad. Um, and this is I think the first time I've ever actually liked Carl Urban in anything, which was quite amazing for me. What did you think of Thor Ragnarok?
It was fine.
Oh, okay.
I liked it, but I don't think I liked it as much as you like it. Um, yeah, it's as a solo film, I really enjoyed it. As a trilogy, as the third part of a trilogy, I didn't like it because the first two Thors are quite serious. They're very serious action films, and he's a serious character. And this, he is not. He's totally different. And I just, I couldn't get on board with this new Thor.
Is he really
Um,
serious in the first one? He's like bonkers and silly, and I mean the first one is really silly.
yeah, not this silly. He's not cracking jokes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he says jokes.
He's not pretending to be Ned Stark or Star Lord as he's been tied up with a chain going around in circles, saying, "Wait,
Yeah,
wait, hang on, I'm going around again." That felt very Stark or Star Lord. It didn't feel like Thor at all.
it felt like Ned
Um,
Stark did
Ned, what?
it.
I don't get it.
I think you mean Tony.
I didn't say Ned, did I?
You said Ned Stark. Yes, it was pretty good.
Okay. I didn't realize I said Ned. I didn't think I said his first name at all. Um, but yes, it felt like something Stark or Star Lord would have been saying as he was spinning on his silly chain. Um, yeah, that's my main problem with it is he doesn't seem like the Thor from the previous Thors. It seems like okay, we're taking Thor. We need the first two Thors weren't great successes. We need something to be a success. So what we do, we'll make it a comedy. Um, and I don't think it worked for me. Um, just the same as if they tried to do it with Captain America. If they put Captain America in a similar situation and they try to get him cracking jokes like this, I don't think it would work, and I don't think it works. Um, yeah, so that's my main problem with it. That's my main problem with it. On Kate Blanchett's hat. I have to say, I have to applaud her for being one of the only people to think to put her hair away before getting into a fight. Like Thor in the Avengers or in the other ones, he's just out there swinging, the hair's flipping in his eyes. How does he see anything? Good on Kate though for putting her hair back. Yeah, it felt like it was trying too hard.
To be
I
what? To
found
be
to be
good?
funny. No, to be
Well,
funny.
it
It
was
felt like it was
funny.
trying too hard. But also, I'm gonna say this: I don't like his other films.
Oh, well, there
I
you go.
liked Hunt for the Wilder People. I thought that was pretty good, but I didn't like What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, but it was so good. It was so good. It was good.
So this may be just me not liking Takeaway Titty's humor, sense of humor. It could be just that.
And it works. I don't care that it's not consistent with anything because I've forgotten the Thor movie. I remember the first Thor movie. I've forgotten the second one. So I don't
You really
care.
liked the first Thor movie.
I did, but and I tonally it's silly. Like he's a bit of an idiot in the first one, and here he kind of is still like there's jokes, but a lot of them kind of revolve around him being kind of a. Well, he's not wisecracking here. He is a bit, but mostly he's
He
just kind of
is.
a buffoon.
It's all wisecrack.
No, it's not. It's sort of it's throwing balls at windows and then they bounce back and knock you out. And while he's trying to make some speech and sort of these weird, awkward, sort of trying to explain why you're also fire to the Hulk. It's like it's a lighter take, but it's still kind of consistent with Thor as sort of this bumbling nut, um, this sort of silly bro who is very cocky, but also a bit ridiculous. I mean, it did feel kind of consistent with at least that first one, which is good. But even if it's not, it's like it's a fun adventure movie. It's kind of this. It's very much an homage to like those post Star Wars fantasy movies of the '80s. Like what's that movie called? Krull. It's like Krull, but done well. And
Yeah, as I said, as a standalone, I think I really enjoyed it, but it's the consistency that's throwing me off on it. Um, how about we talk about Jeff Goldblum?
yes, let's always talk about Jeff Goldblum because Jeff Goldblum is wonderful, and this was fantastic. And he
He
was
was fantastic.
This is
Loved
the
it.
most golden that Jeff Goldblum has ever been. I think. I don't think he's ever been this literally golden. He's what is his
With
name?
blue fingernails.
Blue fingernails and like a red thing.
Mm.
He's
The
oh, the
Grandmaster.
he's like the guy that runs the fight tournament that where Thor gets entered into. He's captured by Valkyrie, who's played by Tessa Thompson, who is a wonderful drunkard lady with a cool spaceship. Um, and then he's entered into this competition where he has to fight the Hulk, and it's pretty well shot. I like the fight scenes in this. I thought they were quite well done. But yes, Jeff Goldblum is uh, a magnificent. Is it the most Goldblum that Goldblum has ever been? I mean, he's a Goldblum Unchained here, and I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great. I love him in this. I love him in everything. Just because of how Goldblum he is. He's blooming. He's blooming in this.
The
He's
gold
gold
has
blooming.
bloomed in
That's right.
here.
And fun fact: the Grandmaster is the collector's brother.
Oh, is that how
Um,
that works?
yeah, that's how that
Oh, I
works.
don't care.
So somehow he got rejected by his family, I would assume, and he ended up on this rubbish planet.
I'm not going to remember that, and I don't want to.
Well, they kind of say that in there. Like he goes, "Yep, I was the first one to get rejected, so and I ended up here, and then everyone else followed. Everyone else who's ever been rejected's come here, or
Did he say
something
that?
like that.
I was probably looking at the
Something like
stats
that."
because it could look quite good. I love his when he's like explaining there's sort of this bizarre passage of time business. I think because the whole the fight planet is in a different sort of time passes differently there than it does on in
Elsewhere.
Asgard, which they kind of just use to explain why Loki's there early, but then it doesn't come up at all. Except it also explains why Jeff Goldblum is apparently ageless, which is fantastic. I love his face. The variety of things that happen on his face as he explains this is wonderful.
But it also explains how Valkyrie is still alive in there.
Yeah. Well, aren't they all immortal? Because they're all, from
Hmm.
Asgard. I thought that would just be how that worked. I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're on like a space fight planet that's very technicolor and all just made up superpowers anyway. So whatever.
Hmm. Yes.
You're like, yeah, it just looks really good, and it had jokes.
Yeah, there was a lot of jokes. There was a lot of jokes. Um, but Hela does nothing.
Well, I mean, she wants the sword that Idris Elba is keeping.
She moves into Asgard. That's all she does.
Yeah, but then she said, well, she sends everyone else out to look for the sword. Maybe that's what the time difference means. Maybe not much time actually passes. Is that how it works? Is time slower on the planet, and that's why there's not much
Yes.
stuff there? And maybe she's just there for like a couple of days, and that's why she doesn't really get much done. She's just kind of settling in and sending people out to go get the sword, and she doesn't actually have that much time to do it. Maybe that's what's going on.
All right, I'll give you that. She hasn't done much because she hasn't had the time to.
I mean, you've got to if you're gonna take over, like she does pretty easily take over, city of the Norse gods. I mean, you may as well enjoy it while you're there. You don't have to like go and rush around. And it is Kate Blanchett, so I don't actually care that she does nothing. I'll watch Kate Blanchett lounge in a sweet black metal pointy hat. I don't care that not much is happening.
Uh,
It's interesting, like you say it works as a standalone film, but it kind of has to be just that because these things are like surely these movies are all kind of bogged down in so much continuity now that it's impossible to kind of see it as a continuous work because no one can remember what happened at the beginning. I
I
mean,
can.
Thor is old now. I don't remember that much.
Well, he got old and loosened up. That's my only problem. Is he? Well, it's not my only problem, but the main problem is he's so different, even from what he was like in Avengers 2, which is the last time we saw him. He wasn't cracking this many jokes back then.
No, he was in
Oh,
Visions and it was tedious, but he also wasn't fun in that movie.
he's not fun in any movie.
He is. He's fun in the first one. The first one is fun.
He's muscle, and that is it. He's there for the muscle. He
And
doesn't have
haircuts.
witty lines. He doesn't get to be slapstick and bounce it off windows or falling off other things. And that's my main problem with this. It just doesn't fit. But if I just separate as a standalone, I can say yes, I like it, but I don't love it because I don't like the humor in it. It didn't get me. It hasn't got me any previous films that the director did. I'm avoiding saying his name because I stuff it up every time.
I don't even know if I'm saying it right, really. And I live in the right country. Well, no, I don't live in the right. I live in a country. That also is the one that Taika Waititi is from. Yeah. Did you like all the random New Zealand? Well, there were a bunch of random New
People,
Zealand people.
there was one I liked the most,
Was it Sam
and
Neill?
it was Sam Neill.
Sam Neill's in it, and it's great.
That was the one I liked the most. Did
That
you
was
realize that Thor in that scene is Chris Hemsworth's brother, Luke?
Liam Hemsworth. Did you know the other guy, the Loki guy, is Matt Damon?
No, I didn't realize.
Yeah, and like when I saw it at the Heroes for Sale screening, which is where I see all these things. And if you're in Auckland, you should go to the Heroes for Sale screening. It's cheap and it's fun because it's full of comic book nerds. And people were like, ha ha ha. People laughed at sort of when they saw, because laughing sounds like ha ha ha. So that was what I was doing there. People
Mm.
laughed at Matt Damon. I was like, oh, it must be some Kiwi guy that I don't recognize. That's why it's funny. Right, but he does look really familiar. And oh, that was Matt Damon. That was Matt Damon. I did not know that at all. Um, yeah, but yes, I liked Sam Neill. He was really good fun. And Rachel House, who you may know from Hunt for the Wilder People, is in this as well as the Grandmaster's hanger on.
Mm. Yeah, it took me a while to place where I knew her from, but it was from the from the Windle People. Yeah. I was gonna say something. Scourge, Carl Urban, is the executioner. And I know him from I've read like the first 30 Avengers books, like the original ones. Not books, comics. So
The
they're individual
issues,
series,
the
the
issues, not
issues.
the volumes. Okay.
Yeah. So the executioner and the Enchantress have quite a storyline in it, in what I remember reading. And I really liked that we got into the executioner, but I don't think it was fully executed properly. I don't he needed more screen time, he needed more execution in. And I didn't like how he ended. I did like Des and Troy. That were pretty cool because when you put them together, it's
Uh,
destroy.
Hi. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I I don't like Carl Urban that much because I find that, and other people do, and I don't really understand it because he seems like he sort of talks through his teeth all the time. I thought this was a lot more fun than what I've. Well, he was good as Judge Dredd, but that wasn't a particularly. That was sort of a well cast role rather than sort of an amazing performance. I thought he was really good here. I thought he was really funny, but yeah, and yes, I like it's kind of jars right now, but yes, watching this Asgardian run around with a pair of M16s was kind of amazing. But yeah, like the arc of that character is kind of toothless and pretty predictable. Um, Still kind of fun to watch, but yeah, it's not an amazing turn of events.
You know who we really haven't spoken about who has quite a incredible role in this?
It's yes, it's no,
The Hulk.
no, that joke doesn't work. Yeah, the
No,
Hulk
it
is in
doesn't.
it.
The Hulk's in it. We haven't mentioned him at all, really.
Yeah. So the Hulk is in it. He got to the planet through some improbable means, and then I thought the fight sequence between Thor and the Hulk, as they're sort of made defined by Jeff Goldblum, His Holiness Jeff Goldblum, um, I thought that was really well shot. It's full of dust and smog and something, but it feels like you can tell what's going on, and it feels very dramatic, and it's just done, and it feels very. Um, it's not like they're just casually flipping over buildings. Like all the hits like look quite forceful and painful. So it's done quite well in that regard, I thought.
Sorry, I was just remembering Loki laughing after Thor gets hammered by or smashed by Hulk. He goes, "That's how it feels."
Yes, that was quite good. That was quite funny. I like that.
See, there's some things in there I did like, but yeah, I don't like the humor. I think that's what's getting me on it. Yeah, I did like how Loki, um, uh, predictable but still fun. Like you knew he was going to come to the aid in the end. Um, but
And then have the presto change though.
yeah,
Betrayal, but then actually no. And then he helps the Taika Waititi Rockman.
yeah. Um, so I like it, and they've also, well, Asgard got destroyed. What about all the things on Asgard? Lucky Loki looked at the Tesseract, so
Well, I guess I
we'll
kind of
go.
want to. Did he grab stuff? Is this what you're getting at? Did he grab stuff on
Yeah,
the way through? Yes.
yeah, because the Tesseract is one of the Infinity Stones, and they can't
Which
let
is
that blow up.
no. Well, maybe it's also quite hardy. Maybe it survived get the fight between Kate Blanchett and the Quincy Brown demon. Don't know.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure he grabbed it. I think
He
that's what they're
almost
getting at.
definitely did.
Yes.
Which is probably for the best. I mean, I don't know. What do you get when you put all the Infinity Stones together?
A
Like
kick-ass glove that is all
oh, that's right. The
powerful.
freaking gauntlet. That's just gauche. I don't want that.
It's not going to go with the rest of the outfit.
No, jeez, it's too much. Too much.
Did you stay for the end credits? I know you don't
I
usually.
I actually, yes, quite rarely. Not to the very end. I think I stayed to the. I don't know if there was stuff like right at the end,
There
midway
was.
through. I stayed. No, I stayed for the first one where there's a big spaceship over their little
Hmm.
spaceship that's also quite big, and
Yes.
that's a teaser for. I guess that's Thanos. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
assume that's Thanos.
Yeah, I don't know how this works. It's probably that
Mhm.
guy.
Would you like me to explain what happens in the final credit scene?
Yes.
It's pretty shit. Um, well, the Grandmaster rolls out of this shipping container and then is surrounded by all those critters on the rubbish planet, the ones who tried to eat Thor earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And he's like, yes, well, good revolution. Yes, and I've done my part because, well, without me, you wouldn't have anyone to overthrow. Um, so that was just about a minute of him patting on the back the revolters.
Right. Okay. There
Yeah, it
was
was
just
pretty useless.
Goldblum. Okay. So no Howard
Yeah.
the Duck or like Shawarma or any such nonsense.
Mm. I think they're actually better than this one. I was like, oh, is that what I waited for? Ugh.
That's why I walk out. I mean, I got stuff to do.
And how did you use those extra 5 minutes?
Well, I got home quicker than otherwise, and to be quite honest, really, probably missed some traffic in Auckland. No, I
Mm.
probably did because I think I got through. Uh, yeah, I probably got where they're closing off the motorway. I probably got through there a bit quicker, so it wasn't quite as long. It's it's not the South Auckland traffic podcast that we're on right now. But yeah, I think it was worth it. I think it was worth walking in.
I wish I walked out. Yeah, but I don't think it was as bad as what I Guardians was earlier this year.
That was really
Um,
bad. It's tedious and ugh.
I don't think it was as good as Spider Man was this year. And I know you didn't like Spider Man.
Oh, I didn't like Spider Man.
I like Spider Man. Um, but it fell in the middle, I suppose. But there is no Marvel film MCU that I hate. That I can say I do not like that. I can find the fun in all of it and enjoyment and entertainment. Um, this is just a lot less than some of the others.
They were kind of much of a muchness for me. And this one felt like it was different. Felt like it wasn't trying to. It wasn't this the same beats of an origin story with written by a writer's room trying to sound like Joss Whedon. It seemed different to that, so that was good. It was much simpler. It did like I think it's interesting because I do think it worked as a standalone comic adventure, but at the same time you did kind of need to know. Well, I guess no, you didn't need to know what it like that Thor had developed as a character. It kind of just worked as it was. But it was good. It was good. I liked it. I was quite confused at the relative widths of Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston because Tim Hiddleston seemed about 50% whiter, and I didn't understand how that worked because I think Tom Hiddleston was quite a tiny man, and I thought Chris Hemsworth was a big man, so I didn't quite understand how that worked. But never mind. I'm assuming it's just costuming or blocking or something.
Movie magic.
Yeah, something. Maybe Chris Hemsworth is tiny and I just don't know because he's filmed in such a way that he doesn't appear to be tiny. Maybe I should go and look all this up. The relative giganticness of Hollywood super hunks. Seems like it could
Tom
just be
Cruise is
like
tiny.
this is the kind of thing I can do if I walk out of the movie early because I've got more time. I can go and sort of look up. I mean, I can look at the different sizes of certain actors.
You be careful when you're typing that into Google. You might find something you don't want to see.
Yeah.
How big is Chris Hemsworth? So yes, that was that movie.
I guess that was Thor Ragnarok. I liked it. It's the first superhero movie I've liked in a long time
Mm,
because I didn't have to think about anything and it was just fun. I don't think. I think
I can't disagree with you there.
yeah, I can't. Do I want to see Justice League? I kind of don't. But at the same time, I kind of do for the sake of completism, but I don't.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm saying it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I want that full set of fridge magnets, but I also. What if it's really bad, but like amazingly bad? That's I guess that's my big
Then
question.
both
What if it's
then
like
both Snyder and Whedon have failed.
yeah, I don't
I
mind so
don't think of
much.
that one. Yeah, I'm not. I reckon if Wonder Woman was shit, I wouldn't bother.
That's
But
fair.
since Wonder Woman was pretty great, I'm gonna give this one the benefit of the doubt,
Oh,
and
that
at
was
least
amazing.
I might be able to hear Wonder Woman score again. Dun 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 dun. Dun. I loved it. It was great.
Is that yeah, okay?
The score.
I thought that was the William Tell overture.
It could have
Maybe
been dun dun dun. Oh, that's Bonanza.
that's maybe it was Bonanza. That was, I don't know. Wonder Woman was an amazing superhero movie this year. It was exciting, but
Mm.
it was fantastic. I don't know if I need to see more, and I don't know if it's going to be as good. I don't know if if Wonder Woman is going to be as good in this one.
Mm. It's not in the 40s, and she doesn't. She probably won't fight an old man.
Mm, I want to see her fight a Harry Potter professor. That's always fun.
He's such an old man, though.
Yeah.
It's like beating up a dad.
Wonder Woman. It's like beating up your dad. Good lord. Okay. Alrighty. And on that note, is it time to end? That I liked Thor and you didn't so much.
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
much where we've ended up.
There you go. All right. Well, if you want if you want other riveting and amazing insights into the world of film, our main blog is at sfdfmoviereviews.tumblr.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/sfdf. We're on Twitter at sfdfmoviereview singular. You can find, if you just want to listen to podcasts, it's at soundcloud.com/sfdf, wherever good SoundClouds are found. You can also find the podcast. We're on iTunes, just search SFDF. We're on YouTube, just search SFDF. And if you want to email us, you can email us at inspace.no-one-can-eat-ice-cream@gmail.com. And if you've missed any of the things I just said, because I've mumbled through them probably, you can find them linked down the right side of the main blog, along with a whole bunch of other good stuff that we wrote and said and possibly drew pictures of, at sfdfmoviereviews.tumblr.com. Okay, that's about it from us. We'll see you in a little while to talk about more Star Trek, probably. So say goodbye, Terry.
Goodbye, Terry.
Okay, bye.